Hello, YonNosigra's back again, and today I'm playing Paragon. Right now on PlayStation Network, for PS4 players, if you've got PlayStation Plus, you can download the starter pack for free. It's usually like $20 or something like that. Gives you early access. Middle of next month they're going to open it up 100% free to play, but right now you have to pay for the starters pass or one of the founders packs to be able to play in the beta. It's still in the beta testing phase, so there's some kinks to be had, but it's a real fun game. It's a MOBA, M-O-B-A, massive online battle arena. It's 5 versus 5. A lot of strategy involved in it. I think it's really fun. So that's what I'm playing today. Here we go. I haven't started playing full player versus player yet. I'm still kind of trying to make myself feel really comfortable with the game before I dive into playing with other people, because I don't want to sandbag a team, because it really is. You gotta work as a team. You gotta work together. I mean, you can run in and just all go chaos. It's kind of what happens with the when you're playing with the AI. So there's lots of different aspects to the game. Right now they've just introduced this new character, Greystone. He has some different little things. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people like him. It's kind of going to be the deal with any game. You're going to have likes and dislikes. But what they got right now is they've got this hero race. So they introduced the new character. So starting Tuesday is when the hero race started. And what they've done is they've said that if the community, so this is anybody in the community, plays with this character and earns, I think it was 400 million experience points cumulatively by Monday night at midnight Eastern time, then they will release to the entire community, even if you didn't participate. But so everybody who participates, if they get to a certain level, they get an additional little boost out of that. And the first person to get their guy to level 10 and get the master skin on him, they get their name entered into a Hall of Fame type thing. So there's some really kind of neat stuff that they did with it. But it's just a promotional deal, try to get people to play the new character. Downside to it is a lot of people will be playing that new character, so you're gonna have that in pretty much every match you play. Somebody's gonna try to pick that. But that's to be had. I mean, like back over on Destiny that I play a lot, whenever Xur sells a gun or piece of armor for that week, half of every team you play is gonna have that gun or armor equipped, just because they're grinding it up to level it up because they bought it. It's just something that comes along with new character releases. So I mean, you're going to see a lot of the new character in a lot of games anyway, so it's kind of cool that they add this feature in, which, you know, so if you don't want to play the character, there's generally going to be enough other people playing the game that are going to get you the rewards from this. So I mean, even if I don't go and participate and help earn enough reputation to be able to get it, I'm pretty sure by Monday, I mean, we're already at 30% as a community right now. Pretty sure by Monday we're going to have this thing knocked out, which you get 5 card packs, which in the game cards are, which you'll see in a little bit, how you power your character up in the middle of the battle, and how you unlock extra little perks for yourself. And then the other big thing that they're giving is they're going to give 30,000 reputation points. Reputation points are these guys up here. I currently have 7,000, just shy of 8,000, actually. And what I can do with those is, like, if I go in here to Gideon, he's the guy that I've been playing. I really like him. Voila. He's kind of a cool warlocky type dude. He does some of the stuff like my warlock in Destiny does, but he jumps around. He teleports large rock. Anyway, you'll see what he does. But so this is his character chain. As I level him up to different levels, I can unlock different little experience perky type deals. So like this here contains more valuable loot than normal tributes. So each level that I unlock with him, I get shit from him. And then once I unlock these nodes, like this one here, if I were to unlock this node, when I put this skin on him, having this tribute on him, he would get a 5% match boost XP. So the experience he gains per match, you get a 5% boost. And then he also will give me a 1% boost to everybody else on my team. Now once you get him all the way leveled up, and you get the master skin unlocked, then he gives a 10% match XP boost to yourself, and you give a 5% boost to all of your teammates. Now that stacks, so all of your teammates that have that, if everybody's wearing a master skin, then you could potentially get a 20% boost from your teammates and a 10% boost from yourself, which would be a net of 30 experience, 30% experience boost. So then you can get yourself the master hero title by reaching level 10. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, just kind of a thing. So, but anyway, what I was getting at with the reputation points is, so right here, so I can either buy coins for real world money. You do earn coins in the game, which is pretty badass, that you actually, so that you can pay for them to, you know, if you're impatient, just go ahead and pay for it, and it's yours. Otherwise, you can earn them in the game, and then you earn them much slower, obviously, than if you just go buy them. But then the other thing is you get these reputations. So every match you participate in, everything you do within the game, earns you reputation. There's different things you can purchase that will increase the amount of reputation you get per deal. Right now I have a couple of perks going right now. So I have a 100% experience boost for the next 2 days, and then for my next 3 matches I get a 100% reputation boost. I earned both of those by leveling up. I didn't have to go pay for those, although I do believe you can choose to pay for those in their in-game store. If you buy gold, you can purchase reputation boosters and experience boosters. So kind of standard for a lot of these types of games to be able to have those types of features, but I really appreciate that you don't have to pay to win. Obviously, if you pay to get those boosters and to unlock things faster, you're gonna be more competitive out the gate a lot quicker. But if you put the time and effort in, you can still get just as good as anybody else. It just takes more time and effort than if you had paid for it. So it's not pay to win, it's pay to win easier, which I can appreciate that. You have your weekly quests. So these are different little objectives that they give you each week. I currently have 3 days, 16 hours left to try to complete these. At this point, I'm really only focusing on this one. By completing one of these, it gives me a powerful card pack, and I believe that means I'm going to get all 3 of these if I complete any one of these. But I've yet to find out because I haven't quite done it yet. But I really want this Blood Silk armor card, so that's really kind of my whole focus. So even if I only get to pick one of these, then that's okay by me. And I don't know if for every one of these that I complete, it will reset my cards up here and give me new potentially cards, but they are uncommon cards, all of them. So, and as you go through the game and level up and unlock and do things, you earn cards. So right now I have card packs that I can open. So what you do is you come in here and you say open card packs. I currently have 5, so I just open that. I click receive all, and this is the only one that's relevant to me right now with Gideon. Actually, lesser health would be useful too, but Sorcerer's Ward, yeah, I already have that, but that's neat. I can accept it. Open another one. So these kind of like booster packs if you ever played Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh or any of those types of games. So now this one was a rare. Yeah, it's a nice lifesteal one, so that's awesome. I want to build a deck around lifesteal for him. Which is another thing that I recently, when I hit level 5, I unlocked the ability to build custom decks. So, ooh. Nice. Getting a couple of good things out of these. Strike 2. Dire Pierce. Nice. Alright. That was not a bad deal. So, and then come up here and you can add your friends and create a group of people. You can have up to 4 friends here with you, obviously, because it's 5v5. One thing is, once you start a match, no one can join you, because they don't want people coming in and out of matches. I haven't played any online matches yet, but I would assume that once you join a match, you're going to then be restricted, so now anybody that has to leave at that point, I would assume their character be taken over by an AI, or potentially you're just down a character, which would obviously tip the scales in the enemy's favor. But we'll see how that all plays out once I get to actual player versus player stuff. The store over here is what I was talking about, so you can buy for the coins different packs and whatnots. These are those founders packs I was talking about. So the $40 one, sorry, I just had to jump up. It felt like something was crawling on me. Anyway, now that I'm done being a paranoid freak, these guys, you buy these and you get a bunch of stuff there for that. Come up here to buy coins, and you pay real world money, buy coins, or you can unlock them slowly in the game. And and then there's like this right here. I can buy a pack of specific cards for 15,000 reputation, which again, the reputation you earn in game. Obviously, right now this guy's on sale. He was 18,000 about coins. Now he's 999. I don't know what the coin to dollar ratio is. I assume that 100 coins is about $1, but I don't know for sure. You can actually, an interesting bit is they have kind of an arena bit, so you can come in here and you can actually come watch other games that are going on. So there's the live games that you can participate in and watch, kind of like you would go watch a football game or something on TV, which is I found to be interesting. Then they have their featured matches. There's no replays right now. I don't know if you can submit replays for these. Recent Yeah. So these are recent matches that are you know, done, but that you can go back and watch. Then they have your personal, so you can go rewatch games. I've only played a few matches myself so far, but you can go rewatch the matches that you have played previously. You can go watch your friends' matches. I don't have any friends playing this game yet, so any of you out there who are my friends or want to be, come play with me because this game is awesome. So, then your profile, obviously you can go through here and look at all of your dilly-doos. I've played and won a total of 3 games. And through that was almost 2 hours worth. So I mean, you can kind of from that garnish that, you know, each match is not a fast thing. So your home screen is where all of the pertinent bits are. You can scroll to some different stuff. So right now there's a free skin. If you go like the Paragon Facebook page, you get this free skin. New quests and rewards. Then up here they have kind of announcement-y type stuff. It's kind of cool. They have a couple of these types bits. Like right here is learn the basics, get started with Paragon. So I watch this, and it kind of gives you a very basic, which I mean you can go look it up on Facebook or on YouTube, on their actual YouTube page. Which is all this does, is it links you to their video there. But it gives you a basic idea of, you know, how you want to kind of hang back with your minions and go in with them, because your minions will be cannon fodder for the towers and different little things like that, which you'll see some of the strategy. I'll talk it through as I go. But all in all, I really like the way they have the interface all set up. These are your victory chests. You get one a day. I currently have 17 hours left before my next one. I think that they will catalog and stack, and that you can have up to 3 at a time, and then you earn one for playing in a match. So anyway, let's get to playing. So you can either click here for play, or if you tab R1, you'll slide over to the play tab. You have player versus player, which is you and 4 other people playing against 5 other people. You have co-op versus AI, which is you and 4 other people playing against a team of computer players. And you have solo versus AI, which is what I'm about to play, which is you by yourself with 4 AI teammates and 5 AI opponents. It's a really neat way to get into the game, to practice, kind of get comfortable with it. You don't have to worry about having some, you know, try-hard screaming at you because you're not doing what you should be doing. I mean, the first time I played this, I don't know how long I just stood there at our home base trying to figure out how the hell the card system worked and all that, because the tutorial is enough to get you playing, but not really enough to make you feel comfortable. You'll hit play, it'll load up and queue for a game. Obviously I'm going to connect to a lobby very fast because it's just computers. Then it doesn't automatically load you in. You have to actually tell it that you're ready for it, and then it'll load you into your match. Now once you load in, you have 10 seconds to pick which character you want to be. Once you pick him, now you have that. Once that 10 seconds is up, you'll have another 30 seconds to lock in your choice. If you have not picked a character and locked him in by the end of that 30 seconds, which like right now I could wait the 30 seconds out and it would automatically lock me in, but if you haven't done that by the end of that 30 seconds, it will penalize your team. I don't know what the penalty is or how that works, but it will penalize you if you have not picked in your thing. So now if you notice, it's going in a kind of back and forth, who gets to pick what. So if you're down at the bottom here, your character that you wanted to play as may have been picked before you get to choose. So that's where it's very handy for you to make sure that you're comfortable with a few different types of characters before you dive into the game. Player versus player. That's why I haven't started player versus player yet. After a couple more matches, I'll probably try co-op versus AI. See how many people are using their mics and actually communicating. So now, once the match starts, you're gonna want to hit your touchpad and open up and choose your deck, which I'm gonna go with Assassin. Confirm it, and then you will add your cards. You start off with a very basic amount of card power. So I don't have enough for these 3 yet. So I will go kill some shit and then come back. You also want to hold down L2 and select your first ability to unlock. You have a very basic attack, which is different for every character. As you see the kind of arc running across the ground out there, that's the edge of my attack distance. See, I'm trying to attack this guy while my minions take care of the little guys. Now he's invisible while he's in this pool.
Your skill rises.
So now I've got 3 power there, so I'm going to hold down my recall, head back to base. Now I can open up my menu and I can pick another one of these cards. Head back out again. Also, when I come back to base, it will heal me and recharge my mana. And so if you notice over on the bottom left of the screen, I have a couple of my cards over there. I have health potions and mana potions. Those each have 2 charges. When I use them, then they have a cooldown before I can use them again. Once I've used both those charges, I have to return back to base to refill the charges. Up, and if you notice down in the bottom right, all those are glowing. That means that I can unlock new stuff. Now, when I come into these towers, I want to have minions up in there. Otherwise, the tower will shoot. Now my minions can run in there. I'll let my minions deal with everything else. I will be focusing on the tower now. If I attack one of the enemy minions, the tower will start to attack me. Also, if my minions get killed, oh, hello. Out of mana right now, I'm gonna hang back. Now my next one I'm gonna wanna unlock my... Oh, that was painful. We got another 3 unspent power there. What the? Oh, so he can interrupt that. I did not know that. And that's how you die. So now I'll have to wait for a cooldown period. While I'm in this cooldown period, though, I can assign cards. Also, if I had any abilities that I could upgrade, I could hold down L2 and upgrade those. I'm going to want to unlock Black Hole next, as soon as that becomes available. That's my mega ability. It's the one that's triangle, the one that has a lock over it. Telling them that they need to defend the left lane because it looks like the enemy is kind of coming up on us on that side. If I see him make any more progress over there, I'm going to switch my tactic and head over to the left lane because I am playing with AI. They're not the brightest in the bunch.
An enemy tower is under attack.
And now I have that guy. Yeah. What that does is this. There you go. Shoot at them while I do this. That tower up. Now we'll throw these guys out and move on. Actually, I'll let them move forward. And I will move back. Just spend my next points on getting a couple more cards. As you can see, the ultimate ability that I used, that black hole, has a fairly substantial cooldown. I believe it's 80 seconds. Which is a minute and 20 for those of you who can't do math. I have 10 seconds left on the cooldown, which means by the time I get back up there, I will be able to use it.
Unstoppable.
See, each little tiny rectangles over my abilities tells me how many upgrades I've fed into them.
Your skill rises. Mega streak. Annihilation. Enemy tower destroyed.
Normally I would be bouncing back and forth between the sides to try to kind of keep an even press forward, because then we can have all fronts attacking on the inhibitors, which are the final three kind of tower type things at the very end. And the inhibitors, once you get up into those, I can take a few hits from the towers, but the inhibitors, those things will put you down fast. So you really want to make sure you have a nice group of minions up there with you, and you take out all the enemy minions before you move in. Every enemy that you defeat, you get extra of these little orange balls, which are called amber. And amber are what level up your abilities and unlock more card power. Oh, I killed him. Shut up. That's an inhibitor right there. So I want to make sure I got all of these bad guys taken out. rather come back fresh.
Epic.
Plus I can put that on there. I'm trying to get this match done fast. So I'm just trying to plow straight through that right path.
The power grows.
I don't know why I have 3 power again, but okay. Apparently I unlocked enough just from what other people had done. Because as you see, I'm getting points there for other people doing things. So the more effective your team is being, you will earn points even though you're not killing shit. Once we get past this inhibitor, we'll be able to move into the enemy core, which is what the objective is. And as you notice, the farther into the game you get, I can't be sure whether it's the farther into the game you get or the more times you die, but your cooldown on your respawn increases, which makes it all the more important to die less, or not at all. Also, obviously, the more times you die, the stronger your opponents become. I killed them or something. Oh, yep, there it is. I have now 10 unspent power. I definitely need to go back to base, recharge my mana and everything. Okay. Okay, and they suggest that I discard the Harvester's Key, which is this guy. So I click on him, hit discard, and now I can put the Whirling Wand on, equip it. And that'll be very useful. So it migrates through what would be beneficial earlier on in the game, so that you can load out your cards with cheaper things as you start off. When you discard a card, it will refund you whatever points that you paid to have that card.
Enemy tower destroyed.
They're defending hardcore over here on this inhibitor, and what that's doing is it's allowing all my other forces to push up and destroy the towers. Get this thing dead down. There we go.
Killing spree.
Head back and just redo these power points.
Double kill.
Okay, and once we get rid of the mana potion,
Annihilation.
and I would prefer to have the Magus Key. No. Magus Ward. That's what it was. Alright. Now we are able to cut through the enemies up on this one side, but not on the other two, so I'm going to have to wait for these guys.
Mega
So
spree.
I'm going to tell them to attack middle lane.
Unstoppable.
Which will give us middle and right, and then we should be able to come in pretty hard.
An enemy tower is under attack. An enemy tower destroyed. The enemy core is under attack. Enemy inhibitor is under siege. The enemy core is under attack. Epic.
This inhibitor is at half health right now. As you can see, the ring around it up at the very top there. Well, the gold, yeah, now you can see the ring around as that yellow's flashing up on the mini map. The middle inhibitor is down to under half health now, because that red ring around it is an indicator of its health. And if we can down this inhibitor, we'll be able to slam even harder on the enemies. I'm gonna come over here, suck them in, and use my special on them. I'm gonna die, but wipe them out, which will make it easier for these guys to plow through there. Yep. We just nailed the inhibitor. Now we have clear. Oh, yeah, this guy's working on this outside one here. Kicking ass. And I'll have my super again by the time I respawn, because our respawn time was over, was a full minute almost, I think. Maybe even over.
The enemy core is under attack. Epic.
So instead of heading straight up middle lane to get to the core, I'm gonna head to the left lane here and go finish off that inhibitor.
Epic.
if it's not finished off by the time I get there. But as you can see, they're laying into that core pretty hard now. Where am I? Now I want to come back this way. Yeah, they have no more inhibitors, so we are just destroying the enemy core.
The enemy core is almost finished.
I'm just gonna come straight up in here. And finish it.
The enemy core is almost finished.
So if you couldn't tell, I did my bombardment attack and my black hole super attack at the same time there. Yeah, that red howitzer was just tearing it up out there, and so was Twin Blast. This Sparrow was getting some serious minion kills, though. But yep. So that is how that plays and how that works. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more exhilarating, I guess, is the best description I can give. But a lot more interesting. When you're actually in there playing it. And then when you're done here, you'll come to the rewards screen. This lets me know. Apparently I didn't actually kill any towers. I wasn't the one that brought any down, but I did make a jump up on my hero takedowns. I took a few of those guys out for sure. So, victory. Now, I'm kind of confused here. I didn't get any credit for that. Gave me 0 experience and 0 reputation. Maybe now that I'm level 5, I can't play these for leveling up anymore. Yeah, they didn't even take away my win bit, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there as far as that goes. But maybe I have to actually start playing with real people now to keep earning bits. So, either way, it's that's how that works. Right here is where I would earn all my reputation and experience, although it didn't give me any for some reason. You can also, at the end of each match, you can choose to go back and report. All these are AI players, so that won't let me, but go report any of the players, kind of let the game people know if they were good or, you know, potentially abusive and jackasses, or if they were amazing players that everybody should want to have a game with. Then you continue and do it again. So anyway, thank you for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you liked it. If you really liked it and you want to see more down the road, I don't update regularly, but I do stream from time to time, and I'm probably going to start streaming more as I get back into Destiny and whatnot, and I'll probably just start uploading clips of things that I find amusing more than doing these long streams. But Elder Scrolls Online and Paragon are two that I might be streaming a little more in the long format actual streaming. They're not as conducive to uploading, you know, 10-15 minute clips. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe, because I will be uploading more content down the road. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now. Alright. Thank you very much. Peace.